granted. There be no objection. Leave is granted. Senator Ketter.
Thank you very much, Mr Acting Deputy President. I present the report of the Economics References Committee on the future of Australia's naval shipbuilding industry, together with the Hansard record of proceedings and documents presented to the committee, and I move that the Senate take note of the report.
I put the question of the. Do you want to speak?
Mr Acting
Go
Deputy
ahead,
President,
please, Senator Ketter.
I do seek to make just some brief remarks. This is an inquiry that has been going since the 25th of June 2014. And in the previous parliament, this committee tabled 3 reports on the future of Australia's naval shipbuilding industry. The committee's first and second reports dealt with the tender process for the Navy's new supply ships and the pre-tender process for the future submarines, respectively. And the third report reaffirmed the recommendations made in the earlier report and also made findings applicable relevant to the wider topic of Australia's future shipbuilding industry, including a recommendation that particular matters be included in the government's naval shipbuilding plan. And in this final report, Mr Acting Deputy President, the committee builds on its earlier findings and recommendations and examines the national shipbuilding plan and recent procurement and policy announcements by the government. I think it's fair to say, Mr Acting Deputy President, that the committee remains concerned about the government's management of the naval shipbuilding plan. We're concerned about the minimal Australian shipbuilding industry participation in the future frigate program. The committee is concerned because the government's request for tender did not require the 3 shortlisted foreign designers to subcontract Australian businesses in their proposals. Concerned about the future submarine program, where we were disappointed to hear that the strategic partnership agreement between the Commonwealth and Naval Group Australia is still under negotiation. And we're concerned that delays related to the future submarine program risk leaving a sovereign capability gap. Also, in relation to the offshore patrol vessel program, the procurement process was managed very poorly. The government did not require the successful tenderer to partner with or subcontract with a local shipbuilder. There's a need for long-term planning on a national basis in this industry, and of course I think most of us would accept that there is a need for Australian sovereign capability. I do want to place on record that the committee was reminded of the tremendous capacity of Australian industry and Australian workers to contribute to the naval shipbuilding enterprise, and we noted that the decision on the future frigates is imminent, and it's critical for the development of Australia's sovereign capability that Australian shipbuilders have a significant role in the building of the future frigates. And I just want to finish by thanking the Secretariat for their hard work over the period of time, and also to thank all those who assisted with the inquiry, particularly those who made written submissions and attended the committee's public hearings, and also pay tribute to my colleague Senator Kim Carr and that of his office for the important work that they've done in relation to this report.